What do you think cybernetics are?
Yeah. You're not.
Can I send little nanobots
This is not.
to like? Ooh, I know what I want to do. I want to emit little nanobots out of my eyes.
You want to
write
emit robots from your eyes.
Yeah. To go into someone's body and write messages on their bones so that I can use my X-ray vision to read them later.
To what end?
Why not? I wrote a little message on your clavicle.
Where's my clavicle?
Welcome to Volume 1, the anime and manga podcast where we review the first volume of a brand new manga each week. My name is Josh Bucket Hat Michaels. And today, as always, I'm joined by...
I don't know you guys can see me very well, but I'm Mehgan.
Are you Cody today? Invisible?
Well, I already said I was Mehgan.
Oh.
But I could be, yeah.
And who are you then, my friend?
Cody, the Spotlight Decker.
Spotlight. Why do you say that?
That's because it's me in the spotlight. That's me in the corner.
You've been in a lot of corners, huh, bud?
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Volume 1. We're going to get right into the review today. Today, we're reviewing No Guns Life, and Cody is the one who's going to be telling us all about it. So let's just jump right into it instead of meandering around like we usually do. And Cody, give us a synopsis, tell us what's up, and let's get right into this fucking review.
It's a detective noir with cybernetics.
All right, do a little more. Give me something.
That's the synopsis.
It's pretty accurate, though. It's
Say it
pretty
again.
spot on.
Sometimes I don't pay attention.
I know you never listen. It's
Jesus.
detective noir, but in a sci-fi universe where cybernetics exist.
Okay.
Post cyber war, everyone's a cyborg, and then the main character is a guy with a gun for a head.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was better. What else does it remind you of? Because it reminded me of a few things. It reminded me kind of a little bit of, only because of the cybernetics, like Battle Angel Alita, kind of, just in the way that they had these robotic limbs. First of all, I feel like you're skipping over the main point that the main character is a dude with a gun for a head.
I'm not, because I literally said a guy with a gun for a head.
Oh, I don't listen. We have Hannah in the studio too today. You could just wave. No.
No one can see you. No one can see you at all.
No.
Basically,
You can wave to us, though.
Yeah, you can wave to us. Hi, Hannah.
We didn't plan out a trip as well as it should have been.
Yeah. Cody, I'm going to listen back to the podcast when I edit it, and you're right, you probably did say that, and I didn't listen. And I told you that, to be fair. I told you I don't listen
To be
sometimes.
fair, you told me you don't listen when I talk. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. That's a good point.
Yeah, it happens constantly. I don't know why you're surprised at this.
I'm
point.
not.
Cody, did you tell them that there's a main character with a gun for a head?
Gunhead.
Thank you. Revolver, or whatever his name is.
It's a revolver head.
Resolver.
It has a trigger in the back, which kind of reminded me of Gleipnir.
It reminds me of Gleipnir, Fallout. It reminds me of Nick Valentine.
Fallout
3.
with a gun head.
No, but like the Nick Valentine noir detective.
Oh, Fallout 4.
Fallout 4. Sorry. Oh my God, I had a stroke. No, he's right. It's Fallout 4.
You said Fallout.
Yeah, okay, but then I said Fallout 3, and then I disregarded.
Yeah.
But Nick Valentine, Gleipnir, and kind of like Dorohedoro.
I got a little Dorohedoro,
Yeah, where they're
too.
living.
Yeah,
it reminds me
okay.
of that.
Yeah. So, okay, Cody, you read the entire first volume. I read one chapter and watched 3 episodes of the anime.
All right.
And let me explain, too, for people watching. I don't feel like we've ever really explained it. Maybe we have, maybe we haven't. But the idea behind someone reading one chapter isn't to be lazy. It's so that sometimes, let's be real. Every week, the first volume of a brand new manga every week.
Come on, guys.
It's to kind of represent somebody who isn't familiar with the series, right? So by me reading at least one chapter, I familiarize myself with the world, but also still have a lot of questions. So I play the role of someone who's trying to be sold on the rest of the series. So hopefully, if you're watching or listening and you haven't heard anything about it, I can represent you.
And yeah, what
In
better
court.
representation of ignorance than Josh?
Okay. All right. I'm going to let you have it because it's your episode this week. But what were your general thoughts on the series?
I thought it was good. I didn't.
Cool.
Go ahead.
I think for some reason, like, robots and detective stories go perfectly together. I've never seen any, like, in Fallout 4, any story about a robot detective, like, speaks to me. for some reason.
Sells it.
It's such a great
Fucking sells
combo. And you get a robot smoking. Like every detective.
Oh my god.
Anytime a robot smokes, it's a hoot. Cause like, why is
Are
he
a lot of
smoking?
robots smoking?
Bender.
The cool ones.
Oh, Bender.
Nick
yeah.
Valentine.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Gunhead face.
Yeah, but I don't think that's very safe because, like, I get a robot smoking, but a gun, it could blow up, right?
It's a smoking gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's got a lot of gunpowder in there,
You know that's like a
saying.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Got it.
I just still think it's dangerous. I'm looking,
Okay.
Smoking's dangerous in general. So there you go.
I mean,
Well,
it is.
Take it as you will.
I think what better metaphor for someone who doesn't care about their well-being than a guy with a gun face smoking a cigarette.
Wow. Now, I feel like we try not to talk about anything before we start recording. I feel like Mehgan has strong feelings about.
Oh
Do you
my
feel like that
god.
because she said she did?
Oh my god.
You know what, Cody? Why don't you leave your attitude outside the door next
I
time?
know you're a little sassy today.
Okay.
I'm sass. I've been getting nothing but shit from the both of you. All
That's
day.
not
kind of shit,
true.
huh? What kind of shit have you been
Us
getting?
being supportive friends and helping you
Pick
shop
out-
for clothes.
Yeah, pick out clothes all day at a
Be
thrift store.
fashionable.
Yeah.
Getting frickin' sorbet.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
fill everybody in on what our day was like. First of all, it was
Okay. Well, we had a lovely day. Let's not shit talk today. I had fun.
No, we all had fun.
We
We're
were-
just saying that you're attacking us like you're bringing the hate.
yeah. Cody made us go to a thrift store and get sorbet. Which, by the way, if you're gonna have a sorbet shop,
I made you.
you made us.
Yeah, you made us.
You made us. And if you're gonna sell sorbet, any aspiring sorbet connoisseurs out there, limit the amount of flavors you have.
Josh, go right to fucking hell. That was an amazing sorbet place.
Go
There's
right
like,
to fucking hell, Josh.
there's like 20 flavors you can choose from. The lady was super nice to us.
She was super nice, but she was also, me and Mehgan are trying to figure out what kind of flavor we want to get. We think we
Yeah.
pick 5 flavors. She's like, cool, you're halfway there. You have 5 more flavors
Yeah,
to
she
pick.
bombarded us with
Yeah.
sorbet
I
flavors.
will
She was
say-
like, "Oh, you
I
like that?
mean-
We'll
And-
get ready for this one."
And
We're like,
one
"Fuck."
extra flavor makes the whole fucking thing something different.
I told her I know what I want, and she kept throwing samples at me.
Literally.
And I was like, oh, I have to eat this now.
It's like I need some ginger to fucking cleanse my palate. Like,
Yeah.
give me a break.
Yeah.
It's all tasting the same. It was a lot. It was a lot. She was very nice,
She was very
but
nice.
it's like I'm telling you, I want mango. Yet you're giving me 5 different samples.
Yeah.
Just give me the damn mango.
Yeah, you want
woman.
mango fruit roll up? You want a natural mango? You want a mango with a little bit of lychee? I'll give you what I give you on my break.
That reminds. I went to
on
go.
my birthday?
I went to go buy Fruit Roll-Ups. They don't sell those anymore.
Yes, they do.
Not at the Ralph's by my
Maybe-
my
Not at the
place.
Winco by your house? The poor man's Costco that you like to
The
frequent?
cool man's Costco.
Yeah, I agree. Winco
Winco's
is
pretty dope.
Winco is pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, Winco is dope.
Winco's dope. Winco
but
is dope.
I watched the whole anime.
What?
The whole series. How many episodes?
It's 12 episodes.
Oh, that's not bad.
So that's yeah. So that is one volume.
Hey,
right?
so that's
No.
12 episodes.
Yeah, I think it's volume
you got
6.
me. You got me. What I said made no sense.
Yeah.
6 or something.
That has to be at least 2 volumes.
Mm,
How far does it go past the plot? Well, did you? How many volumes or chapters did you read?
I don't remember. I got lost in the sauce. I'm gonna
Really?
Seems like it.
Juzo.
Pardon me?
I keep.
Oh my
I
god.
keep hearing her say Jews though.
Me too.
What?
Me
His name
too.
is Juzo. Juzo.
I'm sorry.
eat me.
Come again?
Okay. So I did not know he had a gun face at all. Going into it, I didn't see. I did not see
The cover
any
didn't give it
pictures.
away.
I didn't see the cover. I didn't see it. I just started fucking reading, and I was like, "Oh, this fool has a gun face."
Yeah.
And he is lovely. I love him so much.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys
It's
can
her
see
background picture on
Yeah.
her phone now.
This is
Oh
him.
yeah. No, show it directly to the camera. It's also like he's doing a sexy pose. He's got
He
his
is sexy.
he's got his gutters showing right there, you know what I mean?
Oh my god. This man stole
Is that the V line? Yeah.
He's wearing
This man
wearing
stole my heart.
tight jeans. That's not what he wears in the
That's
anime.
what
He
I'm
kinda
striving
does.
for.
He kind of does.
That's what you're striving for?
Yeah.
You got a long way to go.
I got V mark.
You got to get rid of all of this.
Well, my face has work to do, but I can't do anything about that.
No, you need a gun.
Yeah, you need
Yeah,
to go.
I need a gun in my face. You're right.
Oh,
Not what I
don't
said.
say
No,
that.
you're
That's
right.
not what I
You're right.
said.
Don't
That's on
say
record.
that.
It's on record now that you
It's
encourage
not
that.
on record.
It's on record.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
It says recording.
Okay, so you watch the entire series. You have a crush on the main character.
yeah. And reading it, I was like, whoa, I love this. I love the noir setting. I love everything about this. It's awesome. And then I was like, I'm going to jump in the anime. Dub. Full dub.
Yeah, I went dub.
His voice?
Great.
Are you joking me?
What is it?
It's just like the best. Like it literally is everything I pictured for him in the dub, and I was shook. I had to watch the whole thing.
It sounded a little bit like, I don't know if you guys remember the Toonami guy.
Oh, kinda.
It kind of sounded like that.
Yeah,
a little bit.
but it's
Was
exactly
it like
how
more
I pictured.
electronic or like more?
No.
He's just like, I can't even do it.
Oh yeah, he's Dracula. I forgot.
Is it like so? It's like kind of like how Nick Valentine sounds, where it's like it's got that like accent.
Like barely. It's very deep.
Yeah.
and,
Give me a
like,
sentence.
I really
No,
can't.
I'll try to do it.
You know, I'm the resolver, and
I'm the
fight-
resolver.
Nope. No.
Yeah.
No.
I think I nailed it.
He's like, I tried to tell you what you wanted to hear.
I tried to tell
We can't.
you.
We're not doing it justice.
Yeah.
We're not doing it justice.
These are
It's
completely
amazing.
different vibes I'm getting. Where yours is a cowboy.
Right. Yeah, a little bit.
It is amazing, and
Okay.
he just oozes like.
Sexual energy.
Yeah, Jackson was literally walked in watching me, watch it, and he goes, "This gun guy." And I was like, "I know, right?" And he was like, "Oh my god."
Oh yeah. He's got a look to him.
He's got a heart of gold.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Okay. So yeah,
And he's oh yeah.
No, I read the first chapter, and then actually, you know what I did? I did it reverse. I never do it this way because I feel like it's always better to read the manga and then watch the anime. But I did it backwards this time. And I gotta say, it's the first adaptation that I've seen that's like panel for panel.
Really?
Dude, it shocked me. It was amazing.
They only changed one minor thing, and it kind of was. It kind of was better in the manga than it was in the anime, but it was so minor. It was at the very beginning. It was where there's a character who asks him what happens when she pulls the trigger that's on the back of his head, and he says, "I only let people who." What did he say, Megan?
I accept.
Oh yeah,
I don't accept anyone.
Yeah. But in the manga, it was a criminal who tried to pull it. And he looks at the criminal says, "I heard a rumor that your trigger's your weakness."
Oh yeah.
And he said, "I only let people pull it who I accept." And then he it was more of a badass catchphrase that he threw at the criminals as opposed to like this like hot guy thing he was saying to this mechanic, or not mechanic.
He
this
did
bartender.
both in the manga though.
Yeah, because then she came out. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
he
they-
says the same line.
They cut out the one. Which one did they cut out?
The
one
criminal one in
Okay.
the anime.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter though. It really doesn't matter. Everything else, I'm telling you, shot for shot.
And it's so well done. And the music, and it's like jazzy.
Noir, very noir.
And he's like
Okay.
smoking his cigarettes, and he has a brand, and his little chibi face when he gets embarrassed. I
Yeah.
love it all.
You didn't get
so
to the part
much.
where they in the anime. Did they discuss the whole like? Oh,
Yeah.
here's the.
Yeah.
There's actually a reason he smokes cigarettes.
Yeah.
And I was
Yes.
like, that's cute that they're
So
doing
cool.
that, and then they do another thing on top of that. That I don't know if that's in the anime.
Probably. What?
Because they're like, oh, he smokes cigarettes constantly, and the guy's like, yeah, you know why cyborgs smoke cigarettes? There's some sort of cyborg chemical that cyborgs need, and you really need that brand because you're an older model. And he's like holding it as like, you work for us, we'll give you all these brands you need. And he's like, no, I just like smoking cigarettes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it took a thing of like making it serious, and then be like, no, we're
Yeah. Yeah, I love it when my main character has a reason to smoke cigarettes. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I want my main characters getting that black lung. You know?
I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
anytime someone smokes
Totally.
in anything, I'm kind of like, that takes away a point of enjoyment for me.
When a character in something smokes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
What about Spike Spiegel?
who?
Isn't that his name? From Cowboy Bebop?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
You
don't-
don't like it?
I don't like. There's a comic book where a guy who's like,
Oh, I forgot. This is the comic book podcast.
I know.
Thank you guys.
I know.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Venom.
I know.
Of symbiote. You beat me. You win. Talk about Venom. You win.
John Constantine was he was a magical mystic detective. Like it was magical noir. And then later in the series, he gets lung cancer
Oh.
because of all. And they're like,
Wow.
because
He can
all
cast
the
a spell or something.
They're
Right?
like, no,
Why not?
it's what are we gonna magic out DNA replicating in errors? Like that's too complicated for magic to handle.
That doesn't seem right.
What do you know? What do you know about magic?
My name is Josh Magic Michaels.
Wow, I can't believe he just threw that at you.
Yeah, I know a lot about magic. Ask me any question and I'll answer it right now.
Is there a magical spell for a better haircut?
If there is, I don't know it.
Okay. So if you don't know that, why the fuck would you know a spell for removing
Holy
lung cancer?
Shit.
You're right.
Oh my god.
You're right. You're right.
Snatch my wig
You're right.
off. Holy
You're right, Cody.
shit.
Okay, guess what? You got me.
Okay.
This one's on you. Okay? But guess what? I'm coming for you.
Okay.
And at some point during this episode, it might not be right now, but might not be right now. But I'm coming for you.
Okay.
So you better keep your guard up.
It's up, buddy. We're going at it.
Okay?
What's up, buddy?
There we go. And she came through the back door.
All right, Megan got me.
Hey.
And she came through the back
What
door.
were we talking
I
about?
see Megan drew some faces here.
Juzo, yeah.
The
My
faces
love
were, yeah,
of my life.
very.
I didn't expect it to be as funny as it turned out to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't super funny, though.
But just
I didn't expect any humor.
that alone just made me every time that happened. It's so cute.
He gets
Yeah.
like hug, or he gets like a kiss of oh thank you, and he's he's like this badass cyborg smoking. A girl like gives him a kiss. Like, oh.
He's so
Yeah.
cute.
I saw comparisons, people comparing the vibe of the main character to like a Hellboy. I think maybe because of the trench coat. Or maybe there is a Hellboy vibe there. I don't know.
Well, it's weird how Noir fits so much with like super characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also,
Like his Hellboy was a Hell Noir guy.
yeah. Also, like, at least in the first episode of the anime, in the first volume, I kind of got a little Rorschach vibe from him as well.
It's
didn't.
all meshed.
You didn't?
Yeah, what kind of vibe of Rorschach did you get from him?
Wow.
His voice, his trench
voice.
coat.
Oh, in the anime. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. That's on me.
Oh, okay. All right. Not yet.
Nope.
Not yet.
Nope.
It's definitely he's a mixed match of everything that's great about this type of genre, this detective. You know, you get everything you want
Yeah.
and more.
Yeah.
He's freaking amazing. I was really I kind of knew about it. I didn't know he had a gun for face. I didn't know anything about it. So going into it and just like loving it as much as I did, I am very grateful.
Okay, so I'll start with you. What were thank you, Cody, for introducing us to this.
Yeah. Yeah.
What were your I'll start with you. What are your favorite and least favorite things about it then?
Yeah, I would have to say just the cute animation style when he got embarrassed, like that first time, it just like serotonin just burst through my body. I was not expecting it. I thought it was gonna be, all serious.
It's called coming, Megan.
Is that what it's called? I mean, dude, I'll just show you the TikTok that I made for this man. Okay.
Whoa,
After.
with that kind of lead up?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's your segue to this TikTok that's
Yeah.
private?
I'll show you guys later. He is amazing, and that was my favorite. It's so good, and the anime was everything that you'd expect. Perfect adaptation, one of the best adaptations I think I've seen of a manga to the anime.
Yeah.
Like it was everything I could have
Super
wanted.
faithful.
Everything I could have.
That's great. I read mangas now thinking about, what would the anime butcher while I'm reading this? Of like,
Yeah.
they probably would cut this scene out. They'd probably change this character.
And I don't know if that's a testament necessarily to the anime or a testament to the manga.
Well, it was Madhouse.
Madhouse was the animation studio.
So they're just heavy hitters. They fucking just bust them out and.
Before, because I have one issue with the anime, but before I get to that, what would you say? It doesn't sound like there's a bad thing about it to you.
What did I write?
But if you had like a least favorite thing, what would it be?
In the manga, I guess, like the art was really good, but it was kind of dark in some spots, and I wasn't really sure what was actually like going on. I mean, not much. Like I got it, but that was pretty much it.
Okay.
Like, maybe like in the first couple chapters, I was like, "What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Are they
Yeah.
fighting or they're?"
I could see that.
It's a lot to look at, but yeah.
What about you, Cody?
I liked how it sets up these things of like, early on that was just like, this thing that looks scary, not as big of a threat, and these things that seem innocent are also things you should look into. Like, you get into the mindset of being that kind of detective who has to like navigate that world. Is like, okay, just because this thing looks like a huge threat doesn't mean I should attack it.
Right.
Like, it sets that up pretty early, and then it like pays off at the end of the volume.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, reading it, I thought you would have an issue with the art.
I'm going to be honest. That's kind of what I wanted to talk about was I prefer the manga over the anime because the anime, I think the art in the manga serves the story a little bit better because it's a little more like it's a little more gritty,
dark.
Yeah, and so even the line work, the line art is a little just like it's a lot more rough, and I think that services the world, the characters, the stories. I think the characters they just look better when they're drawn that way. The anime is very clean, smooth, polished. It's beautifully done, but it's almost like too beautifully done.
Yeah, there's a lot of like 3D animation that I think they did a great job with, but it is very like, okay, this is very perfect. And all the characters like look the same, but they're not as, I mean, that's the best way to put it, gritty and like dirty. And
yeah, because that's my favorite thing. My favorite thing, I guess I'll start with about it, was just the character designs, the world. I mean, this character, you look at him and he makes you feel things.
Yeah, the way he's drawn is very good.
It's so creative. Cody is so baffled.
I'm baffled. I'm baffled, okay?
You know.
I'm like head over heels. What am I going to do?
I don't know.
Oh my God, you guys, this detective, he won my heart.
Well,
He's
we
a
know
gun.
we know what Jackson's dressing up as for Halloween.
Yeah. The mystery of the stolen heart. I wonder who's going to solve that case.
I love him. He's honestly one of my favorite main characters of all time.
Yeah, the
He's
character
great.
designs are easily my favorite thing about this. They're so awesome. But I do have to say my least favorite thing isn't really with the manga, it's more so with the anime, and that's just that they didn't incorporate that gritty line art in the anime. I feel like there was a way to do it. It could have been done. It's almost like I said, too polished.
Yeah.
But I mean that's such a small tiny thing, and that's not even with the manga. That's with the anime. Other than that, the anime was flawless. In comparison to the manga, they covered everything. I don't know. I don't really have many questions because I watched a lot of it. And
How far did you get in the plot?
so I think the last thing I saw were okay. I also have to say this. I really like how the first episode ended versus how the first chapter ended. I feel like you got a lot more of a completed kind of story in the first episode of the anime. The manga they kind of cut the chapters short at a very weird place, I think. But in the anime, obviously light spoilers for volume 1 of No Guns Life, but you find like he meets this very intimidating other robot, or as they're called in the world. What are they called? Extended. The Extended, yeah. And this Extended has kidnapped this boy, right? And people are after them, and one thing leads to another. A nun who's not a nun finds them to take
A non-nun.
A non-nun takes him back, tries to take him back to their headquarters or whatever, and you find out that the Extended that had kidnapped the boy is the boy.
Okay, that was definitely a spoiler. That was not
That's
a light
at the end of episode 1.
Is it?
Yeah.
Of the anime.
That was a nice twist, though.
I loved that because what his ability is this thing called harmony. Cody,
am I wrong?
Episode 1.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you a little bit
We
of snake
have-
oil before I sell it
It
to
might
you.
be in the synopsis.
Talking
though.
about, I mean, I don't. The synopsis is the entire series plotline, but we have a notification when spoilers
Okay.
go in. We can talk.
My
about,
bad.
We can. You didn't have to say specifics. You could have just been subtle about it, but you fucked up.
You fucked
Did I?
it up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of tension
Yeah.
between you two today.
We
I can
gotta-
feel it. I don't know if it's just the Red Bull.
It's
But-
It's
the Red Bull's
100% the second Red Bull you've had.
the Red Bull's a factor. I'll say
Yeah.
that. It might not be the whole reason that you're feeling how you're feeling, but it's a factor. Anyway,
Well, you really, she's almost done
yeah,
with
she's
it.
throwing it back, dude. I'm honestly a little concerned. I don't think it's
Don't
healthy.
be concerned. I don't have a problem.
That's what alcoholics say. Anyway, yeah. Point is, he can transfer his body,
His consciousness.
his consciousness into other extended bodies, right?
Extendies.
So
Because they have auxiliary brains designed to help process the cybernetic stuff that has to happen,
right, so
except for older models.
right, yeah. Which, to answer your question about where I am in the story, which is also another thing that's going to be hard for me to say without spoiling anything.
Oh yeah, especially because the anime is such a good adaptation. I guess I'm the farthest behind because all I read was the first volume.
Well, no, I mean, you're probably still a little ahead of me. The last thing I read was that there were these people in the town, and they were kidnapping or paralyzing children.
Dismembering.
Dismembering children. as a way to lure this boy out. You know, and you got to be careful when you try to lure boys out.
Yes, that's a hard lesson we've all had to learn.
You said it.
Oh, you said all. I'm not
I didn't
involved
say
in that
anything.
at all.
Okay, yeah. How's you and Gon going?
Yeah, how
Oh
are you
my
and-
God,
how
you guys
you
are
and
stuck
Gon,
on
huh?
this Gon thing. Like, I love him.
Okay.
We'd be good friends.
Mhm.
I'm not a creeper.
You would pay to like visit.
Okay,
his island?
remember we talked. I would not pay. That's
You would
when it
have to
gets
get to the
weird.
island somehow.
Okay, I would pay to get to the island. Yes,
Yeah. There we go.
sure.
Let's say you and Gon go out to a movie. Who's paying for the movie?
He's a child.
I
He can't
would.
afford.
He can't afford it.
Yeah, of course.
Actually, he probably could afford
Actually, he's way richer than all.
Oh
of
yeah,
yeah,
hunters
yes,
make a lot
yeah.
of money.
Fuck, dude.
it. God, he's so fucking cool.
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 Cool. He's great.
Really pulled that one out at the
yeah,
last second.
Josh.
Anyway,
You all.
Yeah. Anyway, don't lure boys out. But that's what they're trying to do in this, and that's the last thing I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, in the series. So I don't know how far in I am.
Halfway.
Halfway through the first volume.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like Megan's the farthest out of all of us because she saw the entire series.
Mhm.
So if anybody has any questions, I feel like we should direct it towards you.
I know it's not even my episode. I just got so I was so impressed. I was what?
No,
I'm sorry.
it's fine. It's just my episode.
Okay, then maybe
Yeah, maybe do some
fall
work
in
next
love
time.
with Juzo and do some
Yeah.
work.
Pardon me?
What did I say? That
Yeah,
was
I don't
weird.
know what you said.
No Guns Life. What can
Now
I say?
let's discuss our theories as to why it's called No Guns Life. Because all this guy has is a gun's life. So
It should be called The Life of a Gun.
it should be called Guns Life. Yeah.
So why do I think it's called No Guns Life?
Because is it he's trying to achieve a life with no guns, but it can't be that because it's his face. So or is it no Guns
No.
Life?
It's no period, but they would have put a period there.
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking comma.
Yeah, comma that shit.
Semicolon.
Semicolon.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Guns Life?
Question mark?
Yeah.
Well, there is something on the
Or-
the opening of the anime. It says No Guns Life, and then it has some weird title added on to it. Do you know what I'm talking about?
don't
The
really
pink
remember.
thing. Oh,
Oh, I do remember.
Yeah,
But
it's
I can't remember what it says.
some shit.
My theory would be it's no exclamation point Guns Life.
I thought we were over the.
So but then why don't they include an
Exclamation
exclamation point?
No Guns Life.
But why are you how am I supposed to get that if there's no punctuation?
Well, that's maybe they learned the lesson from Blame.
Yeah.
Blame?
Yeah, if there's punctuation in your title, then it's going to be fucking dog shit.
That's why they didn't do it.
Yeah. So they're
Okay.
like, okay, well, yeah, Blame ruined the idea of using exclamation points.
What if it means no guns life? You know what I mean? No guns.
No, I don't.
You know what
Just
I mean?
saying the same thing while tilting your head doesn't change anything.
Hey, what about?
You know what I
that
mean?
means no guns.
What if
life?
instead of no guns life, it
No.
means no guns life?
No, you guys aren't listening to me.
No, we
Because
are.
Well,
We're-
that's the
yeah, we
problem,
are.
is we
we
know
can
what-
hear
we
you
can
in
hear you
here, and we can
perfectly
hear you in
fine.
here.
Okay, let me say it again then. It's no guns, life. Put your guns away. And
Okay.
let's.
So you would put the comma after guns
I
and an
guess.
exclamation point after life.
No
No
exclamation.
guns, life.
No guns, life. Yeah. Let's all put our guns down and let's all live life. Megan, thoughts?
Why do you think it's? You know more. Why is it called? Is that at some point does someone say that?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
Is it do you want?
No guns life.
Would you want a guns free life?
Maybe he
or
doesn't.
a guns life?
Maybe
And
he
they said-
doesn't want a guns life. He doesn't want it to be a tool for people.
That
does
certainly
say
seems
that.
to be the theme.
he says that a lot.
Oh,
Yeah.
he doesn't
I'm
want
not
the
your
life of a gun,
tool.
and the life of a gun is a weapon. Ooh, see, I think I'm getting onto something right now. Dude, you call me stupid, and off mic you call me the R word, but you don't say R word.
Whoa. Republican.
Republican. I think I got it right. The life of a gun is to inflict harm, a la a tool, being a tool, right? And he says he doesn't want to be a tool
Yes.
in the first chapter,
Yes.
Okay.
so he does not want to live the life of a gun.
He just wants to live
The life of
A
yes,
gun.
this is slam poetry now.
No guns, life.
Yeah.
No
Life.
guns, life.
No tool, life,
This is my-
guns,
this is my
life
slam.
is.
Yeah. Life is a gun. Weapon? Ow. Shoot me hard. Lure boys out. You know?
Lure boys. That's what you decided to land on at the end
That's
there.
how it's because it all comes full circle.
No guns, life, boys' limbs, removing them. Wore out more boys.
Now you sound like a robot. You don't sound like you're doing slam
Well, he's
poetry.
a cyborg.
Is
He's
he
a
though?
gun.
He's a gun.
He's no guns, life.
Okay. I'm glad we had this discussion. I'm glad we got to the bottom of that. And I think we answered that question.
Yeah, I think everyone that was like ready to hear the actual explanation got it.
For sure, that was the most productive thing we've ever done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if I have any other questions, too. I don't know. I guess in the full 12 episodes, right? Does it come to an ending?
See, it's funny you say that because the last episode because throughout the series he does like random jobs for people, so it's not just they're following this kid and like his journey, but he does, there's one episode where he helps another person. It's kind of cool that they do that. I like that. And at the end he helps like this girl that thinks she's being haunted by a extended, and it's this whole thing, but the ending is him doing that job. And then it kind of just ends there. So they really leave you hanging for the next season, which is already out. I'm going to binge it all.
So there's already a season 2 out?
Yes.
All right.
Really?
Should we discuss spoilers now?
Sure.
Okay. Should we?
Yes.
We're going to do this every time.
for this episode, it should be something like that.
Oh, yeah. Get your guns ready.
Yeah, get your spoiler guns ready.
Get your spoiler guns. I can't do his voice justice. We'll show you after. It's very good.
I got it.
It's spoiler time!
Get your
Great.
spoiler guns ready. 'Cause
Cody
we're about
loves
to-
it.
Yeah, we're about to spoil.
It's great because
Spoil ourselves.
We're about to spoil ourselves. He sounds like that a little bit, right?
No.
Mm-hmm.
load up your guns for spoilers.
Mm. Really? That's what it is.
I don't know, man.
So what are spoilers that you want to talk about?
I just more plot details.
Okay, go ahead.
Like there's the part where, because I like that, his apartment's broken into and he sees like a really creepy looking like robot enemy, and he actually like talks to it and doesn't judge it by its appearances, and he hears it through. I really like that part, is establishing the kind of man this guy is.
Mm-hmm.
And then later on, like, they're fighting this enemy, and the evil looking robot takes a bullet for him, and then they're recovering after the fight, and he's like, yeah, don't worry, this body's dying, but this isn't my real body. He's like, what? You're just a robot? And it's like, in this world of cyborgs, the main character is amazed at the idea of a robot.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That seemed weird. He's
Because
like,
maybe robots don't exist.
like, yeah, that's just so interesting that in this world of, yeah, I mean, I just got my arm replaced with a robot arm. The idea of a pure robot is like science fiction.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought that was magical.
Yeah, it's very funny. Why wouldn't there be robots? There's just people that enhance themselves as robots with robot features, but there's no.
Which does make, because
robots.
I'm under the impression I don't think AI is ever actually going to be possible,
Why not?
because I don't think you can simulate a soul.
You've done a pretty good job.
Got him.
That was good.
Got him.
That was good. All right. Yeah. All right. You got me.
I told you it was coming.
Yeah. It wasn't as bad as what, I mean, you're still
Okay.
you're still in the hole a little.
Okay. Well, then that was just the first shot, and I got a chamber full of them.
Okay. Well, unfortunately for you, you got a no guns life.
Oh, that was. I'm gonna give myself a point for that. That was.
Yeah, that was pretty
Wasn't
bad.
that bad.
I love all the gun puns too
Yeah.
that he makes. He just talk.
He does.
Oh my god.
He, I like how he also, to your point, he talked to the guy, took a shot, took a chance, believed him, took a shot. Sometimes I don't even know I'm doing it. But I like also at the very end, there was this life or death situation, and he was like, okay, take the kid. You know what I mean? I'll be back.
Yeah,
You know?
he was like, I'm gonna get you. There's a contract I need to get. Oh, that was closer. That was a little closer. He's like, my contract. You'll see the next to me, and then and then he comes back and he fucks that bitch up.
Yeah. Yeah. I did like that a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah, leave the kid. And then when he comes to rescue the kid, he busts in to rescue the kid, and the kid's like unconscious. And he's like, well, I ain't going to rescue you if you're just going to lay there. You got to want it. You know?
Is that what you want, kid?
Yeah.
To lay there? And then he's like, fucking like dead. Like his tendons are all fucking cut up.
Covered in bandages, beaten up,
yeah.
wounded. Like, you got to earn.
Mentally,
your rescue.
physically.
I
Like,
thought you said you wanted to be saved, little boy. He's literally
Tetsuro!
on anesthesia. Just like,
yeah, he's all fucked up.
Strapped up, drooling.
Oh my god.
I'm leaving. I'm going to walk away.
Okay, if you don't want to come, I guess I'm closing the door then. I'm leaving the room now.
Yeah, what? You want to be saved?
You count of 3.
Oh, I didn't know there was little bitches on this train. Then he just like,
Is this a train to Pussy Town?
Yeah.
Oh no, that could be good.
I'm on that train. I'm on that train.
Oh, it's very good.
Don't derail that train. Hop on. You know what I mean?
Oh god.
When we get there, we'll get there one day.
Someday, buddy.
I can guarantee there will never be a train that you get on leading to Pussy Town.
I
We'll
beg
see.
to differ.
We'll see.
If there's anything you're taking to Pussy Town, it's a train.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't just
You can take a bus there.
Private jet.
you can take a private jet there. I mean, you got to be real about it, you know?
Yeah, it's a train.
It's a train.
Yeah.
It's a train. But yeah, I thought that was funny too. He's a very cool character, and everybody in that world is really interesting. I like his vibe. I like the other characters that inhabit the world. I like the world itself. The world's a little bit of a character, wouldn't you say? Cody?
Oh, yeah.
I got opinions sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
I like how he's the resolver. Revolver.
I almost don't know how I feel about that.
Of them like going so close to the pun that they don't do it.
I love it.
Yeah, just call him the revolver.
This guy who has a revolver for a gun, we call him the resolver.
He resolves issues. Why would they just call him
I understand it, but it's like he's
Guys
literally a revolver face.
Yeah.
Meow.
Just like they call them extended, but because he's fully modified, he's an overextended. And I'm like, did you pull a muscle?
He is
or what are you?
overextended.
Okay, Megan. Okay. I wonder what his
Can
dick
you
looks like.
overextend me?
Oh my God, Megan. Oh my God. Oh my God, we gotta cut that out.
Cut it out. He needs to see this.
Oh my God.
Oh
wow.
God, I love this anime so much.
What do you think? What do you think he's working with? Let's be real.
He's
Let's be
packing
real.
heat.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
He's packing heat.
A magnum.
Oh.
Magnum. I apologize. That was
great.
a dumb question that I asked. I apologize.
He doesn't go in half cocked either.
He comes in fully loaded.
I gotta shoot my shot before I'm too late.
Man, Megan, I don't know if you should drink Red Bull anymore.
I had these feelings before we came in the studio today.
I think someone slipped you a gas station
So,
pill.
You also had a Red Bull before we came to the studio.
Very true, very true. But honestly,
Okay, so what else do you want to talk about? What else do you want to say about No Guns Life?
I was just I can say it again. I'm very impressed with it all. I was very impressed.
Uh-huh.
Okay, no, set aside him. Set
Right.
aside the man, the myth, the legend.
Right.
All the other
Resolver.
characters were cool. I liked Mary, the engineer.
She's like the Winry of the whole story.
Totally,
Yeah.
totally.
Winry from Full Metal.
Alchemist?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Have you
just
seen-
Full
Yeah,
Metal
no,
Panic.
Full Metal
it could have been.
Jacket,
It
maybe.
could have been Panic.
Panic at the Disco.
No.
Okay. More slam poetry from Cody.
No.
This ain't a scene. It's a goddamn arms race. Guns. I'm back.
He found
Guns
a-
and Roses.
Roses.
just when I-
Roses.
You know what? This is me waving to you
I-
guys. Bye. Because I'm on the train to Pussy Town. And you guys are, I don't know where you guys are going.
Cody got left behind.
Yeah,
He's
Cody
running, fucking trying to lay. He's like,
Yeah, Cody's like, Cody's like, please let me on.
And I toss my hat that I'm wearing.
yeah, he tosses his hat, but he's also like having one of those like hobo knapsacks he's
Yeah.
holding
Yeah.
on to.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
running
yeah.
away from
I
home
got
to
a
go to Pussy
ticket.
Town.
I got a ticket.
And I'm just like,
Tickets expired.
Yeah.
You're running the train to Pussy Town?
Oh,
You think
I
Oh,
come
he's
and
definitely
you're
do
not
running the
conducting. You're a ticket taker.
I'm a
Or a
t-
Oh, he's a
coal.
taker.
You fucking shovel the coal.
I'm a giver and a taker. Okay, I give out tickets
Okay.
just as much as I take them. All right. Okay. All right. Speaking of trains, we're getting a little off the rails right now.
Okay, yeah, the mechanic. I like how she was like so like dead inside in the eyes.
Yeah. She's kind
I
of
don't know.
creepy.
Yeah, I like that.
Maybe a potential waifu, maybe a potential best girl.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, what else is she competing with? That's the spider robot.
Or the spider robot,
No.
or
No, not them. I hated them.
Really?
I did not like their story. I didn't feel.
I didn't really feel.
Yeah,
anything
it was
about
like you guys are like they were such assholes.
They were children. They were child soldiers. Doing like they're like I thought that was a pretty reasonable thing of like these children so afraid that they just do what their masters tell them to do under the impression, oh, if we complete this order, we'll be set free.
But I got enough of that with the kid. With the main character. I saw enough of I didn't need a whole other story with the two girls and then, you know.
I thought that just like added to it as far as like, yeah, this guy escaped. Here's what happens to the ones that don't escape. I thought that
That's
established like because they're like mind conditioned and stuff to do all this stuff. He managed to get free, and here's what he's looking at.
They don't.
It's like it establishes like his present threat and his future threat if he gets taken back.
I get why they did it. I just don't like them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care.
I was also unclear on the whole thing of like, okay, transform, and then she becomes like a giant spider.
Yeah.
And then her sister is just like, go do it. And
yeah,
like,
she didn't do shit.
The sister didn't get any cyber. She's like, sorry, I let go of your hand. Otherwise,
don't let go of my hand.
I mean, later on, they do say that the sister's job was to make sure the other girl just didn't turn into a spider.
Yeah, but how useful would it have been if she could also turn into a spider, you know?
Or
had like knife hands,
or some sort of energy beam that forced her sister to not turn into a spider.
Or she could shoot webs, and then it's like, oh, she's the spider, and then she's the web one, and they work together. Instead, she keeps her from turning into a super spider, even though that's what they need her to do the mission.
I gotta give Cody a lot of credit right now for not bringing up Spider-Man.
I think he's getting held back. I could see it in his eyes.
Want to talk about Peter, don't you? But yeah, I didn't care about her. There wasn't really a lot of other. I mean,
the head of the what is it, SD something?
Oh yeah, the
scumbag guy that's in charge. He just gets that bugged me. Where they have that whole conversation where he's like, "Oh, work for us," and like that was all cool. And he's like, he tries to bribe him with, "We bought all your favorite brand in bulk, and if you work for us, we'll give it to you. Otherwise, it's all sold out now."
Yeah,
it's a very petty. And then
but it worked.
Yeah, it's like someone going around and buying all the Red Bull, and telling Megan that she can't get her sweet, precious Red Bull unless she works for us.
Unless she kills the spider.
Or the revolver.
The revolver.
She has to turn on the revolver.
If you kill the revolver, your choice is Red Bull or the revolver.
And I got
I'm going dry.
And
I'm not drinking Red Bull anymore.
Wow.
Never again.
Wow. Well, you're going to get all your energy from him,
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay,
I gotta see this TikTok.
What?
I gotta see this TikTok, man. Come on, you're not a little curious?
I'm concerned at this point.
I'm not concerned.
Is it one of that thing where they have like a Bakugo put his arm up?
Don't
What's it
worry.
called?
I wish I could have made one.
A Kabugon.
Kabadon.
It's a Kabadon.
Kabugon.
Yeah, that sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Yeah.
Why are you acting like that's crazy? It's anime.
Kabugon, I choose you.
Oh, it does also sound
that's
like
Pokemon.
It could also be
know.
a
Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't shoot. What?
I was just making a Pokemon reference.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking about Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's called
And then I turned it to
Cody.
Yes. Oh my god, you took improv class. You were fucking taking improv.
Yeah. The only class you've taken is how to I'm not going to do it.
Do it.
I'm not going to do it.
Do it. He fucking burned you earlier.
I know, but right now
you're still in debt. You still owe
But
me.
you see it coming now, and I don't want you to see it coming.
Do it. Come on.
No, I'm not going to do it.
That's fine. It's already. It's done.
You know what? I don't think you had anything.
Oh, you're calling my bluff?
Yeah.
You're calling my bluff? I had something. I'll have you know.
You know who's buff?
Bluff! Megan,
Oh, sorry.
bluff.
Fuck. Sorry.
I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Anyway, yeah, I really, 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 really like this series. And I only watched 3 episodes because I started watching it last night. And if I would have watched it earlier, I probably would have finished the entire series as well. I don't think I really would have continued to read it because of how accurate the adaptation was. But
that's why it's beautiful. It's great. Like
Yeah.
I would watch an episode and then go to the manga and then refer to it. And I'm like, holy shit, This
Yeah.
is exactly the same.
I've never heard of that happening.
I know.
Very rare. I mean, everything was like,
Everything.
and you'd think that'd be such an obvious thing to do.
Yeah.
You think that'd be
Why?
the thing that everybody does, but it's not the case. People cut out so many important things, rearrange things. Why?
Just to make people mad.
I think it's they're like
To divide us.
I need to add my mark on this
To
Maybe.
divide us.
to divide us.
Maybe.
I'm trying to think of gun puns, but I don't know.
Not really a gun nut, huh?
No, I was gonna say buckshot. Like that makes no sense.
Yeah. I think I don't know. I think it's fantastic. I loved it. I loved the animation.
Sawed off shotgun
Are we just naming guns now?
because it's like cut.
Meaning what?
Because that's what they're trying to do is cut us. So it's like a sawed off.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Megan.
That's good.
Yeah. it was a
Nothing.
little-
What? Yeah, no, it was great.
Okay.
It was really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
Cool.
No,
cool,
I
cool.
liked it.
Yeah.
The podcast is a lot better because you said that.
Yeah, sawed off, shot, because
Yeah.
they're trying to cut. Yeah,
Yeah.
got it.
I don't make that face. Don't make that face. It's not my episode to say, but I would highly recommend the series. Obviously, I want to get sort of your guys' final thoughts more than mine because you guys consumed more of it. So what else do you guys want to tell people about it who haven't seen it or read it or want to comment on it? What else do you guys want to say about it? Megan, don't act like you don't have a lot more you want
Okay,
to say.
I'll let Cody go first. No, I'll let Cody go last. It is a very good anime, very good manga. Either or, you're getting all the good stuff. And I love him, and I just want everyone else to know like how great it is. Like I never thought I'd fall in love with a man that has a gun face.
Yeah.
And that says a lot about the character and his
Yeah.
heart, you know?
Yeah.
So I think that people should check it out for sure.
He has guns on his hands too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That says a lot. Imagine what he can do with those.
I know. Shots fired.
Shots fired. Cody, this is still your episode.
It has not been my episode since we started.
Okay, well, take control. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Come on. Come get it. I'm just turning into like this gross guy. Come get it. Take it back from me.
You're turning into the whisperer, dude, bro.
Oh, the whisperer. What was that?
It's a callback.
It's a callback to something we said before we started recording, but I also forgot what it was.
Oh.
You know what it was.
The whisperer.
Anna knows what it was. There's people that whisper. And there's
But why did we start talking about that? Wait, I don't remember.
it's fine.
No, was it? Please.
I
Please?
can't say.
Give me a
I
hint.
can't.
Was it about me having sex with a man and his girlfriend?
Oh yeah. Oh,
Was it about that?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
and-
what it was about.
Oh, 'cause
That's
he
what it was about.
There's
He
two
was-
kinds
Yes.
of people. There's
Yes.
people who
Yeah.
Get whispered
people who
at.
get whispered at and people who whisper too.
Right. And I was getting whispered at.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like,
Holy
he was
shit.
he was like, does that feel good, bro? Yeah.
Wow.
It's like I don't think you do anything, and then you'll just casually drop those kinds of stories. I'm like, oh right.
And I went like this. I mean, yeah, dude.
Did you?
Yeah. What else are you supposed to
No, this is trash, bro.
What else are you supposed to say?
You dirty talked back to him?
I guess when you word it like that.
It was more of a it's a dirty conversation.
Yeah, I got to be honest. I'm not even sure the girl was there. You know.
I love this episode.
Yeah, you know that came out of nowhere. But
This is what sorbet does to us.
yeah, this is what terrible sorbet does.
You know who my
Dude,
baby?
that was great, sorbet.
It was good.
I don't know what your problem
It
is
was
with
good.
that. You can attack me all you want,
We're
but you
not
talk shit about
attacking.
sorbet, then we got a problem.
It was good, but it's just like sorbet is just like a more finely shaved icy kind of.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I expected a little more. I don't know. I expected you to be a little more combative about it, but
That's literally what it is.
okay. Well, not a fan.
Well,
Okay.
I'd rather have boba like a milkshake, like a shake.
They had custard.
Okay,
I
I'm sorry.
enjoyed my time.
I mean, yeah, I enjoyed the company, and that's about it.
You ate not only your half of the sorbet that you shared, you then like ate more than that, and you finished it off. You ate the most of it.
Are you calling me out? Is that supposed to make me feel bad?
No, well, I mean, if I'm not attacking your weight if that's what you're worried about.
Are you fucking calling me fat?
You did,
dude?
though. You called him thick earlier.
You did.
I called you thick in
You know
public
what?
because I forgot that thick was a thing everyone is calling people with any amount of like butt on them. I thick-headed is what you refer to dumb people.
You know
which
what?
is what I was
You guys
calling
know
you.
who's thick.
I was calling you a dumb.
You guys know who's like really
Yeah,
thick
we
and
know.
like really well animated and really well drawn.
Were there ass shots of him? Because I feel like I remember a butt shot, and I was like, that's
There's
weird.
there's
That's
all
weirdly nice.
There are all kinds of shots.
Okay. All right. Anyway, Cody, what were your final thoughts? What did you think about it?
I thought it was a really good noir story. That's what I got out of it.
I got that too. That's what I loved about it.
Okay.
I don't want you guys to get
Didn't
like
mention it when
I
in
mean,
your final
okay,
thoughts.
okay.
that you brought
I
up.
do. I love the story. It was great, and that's why I love him so much because the character's so well done. And props to the voice actor because that shit is spot on.
Did you look him up?
Yeah.
What does he look like?
He's like not what I want to see, but it's fine.
Oh, wow. Jesus Christ.
I mean, like it's Gunn. It's him.
Right. But
Juzo. That's who I see. So
Pardon
that's
me?
yeah. I shouldn't have looked him up. It's fine.
Yeah. I always feel like that's the case too. Every time you look up a voice actor, I have
Yeah.
the 100 DVDs, and every time they have like a on the main menu they have an option so you can see extras, and they do interviews with the voice actors, and I'm like, oh man, I didn't know Poof looked like he forgot to pick his kids up from school. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they all are like older.
Yeah,
gents.
Yeah, at the
Yeah.
very least, cosplay is the character when you're taking pictures and stuff.
Or-
You're doing promo art, just dress up like them.
Or like, I mean, at least hire somebody that resembles them. You know, I mean, maybe not because sometimes you can't.
Also, it's voice acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing.
You can't be a cat person in real life, I guess.
Not yet.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Japan said they're gonna make it happen.
That
I believe it.
They're having geneticists work on it right now.
Have you seen those things, the things that people put in their faces that are like donuts and stuff?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
yeah.
Yeah, what are they called, Hannah? Do you know? They're some sort of implant.
Okay, so there's a name for
Like
it.
on their forehead, and it's like cute.
It's not cute.
It's like
though.
It's like
subdermal?
considered cute.
Yeah. That's what it's called.
I know that because of New Vegas. You get
Good job, Cody.
a subdermal implant that gives you +2 damage threshold. Not worth it considering it's cybernetic surgery you're getting.
Look, I'm not out here trying to shame anybody, but I don't think that looks good at all.
No, it's pretty bad.
Well, what
all.
if they get it like on their, like little lumps on their thing? It'll get like horns.
Little lumps on their thing.
Yeah, you look like you have lumps on your thing. That was not as good, but I got you again.
Dang, got
I
him.
got
I
him.
mean, yeah, you're still.
I was
lagging
grasping
behind.
at straws that time, but the episode's not over yet. Are you going to tell me what you thought about this, or are you going to keep talking about little bumps on your thing?
You brought that up. Okay. I thought it was really good. I thought that the whole transition of like being a detective story and then like, and now knowing too that like he just does that. Like this isn't like the only case he takes on. Where it's a really smooth story. And then they only did an exposition dump, which I was kind of like, oh, I was fine with them not doing that. Where they just casually mentioned like, oh, your auxiliary brain, don't get shot in that. I'm like, okay, I don't need to know like the actual specifics of it. But then they have a scene devoted to his villain, as you know, and then he explains the entire rules of the world. I was kind of like,
Yeah, but that was in the beginning, right?
yeah. Which I guess everyone that you have to do that in your story at some point where someone has to be like, okay, like here's what's. Oh, good, you're here at my light anyway. So the rules are this, and you're this. Like they laid it out. It was smooth for what it was.
Yeah. I didn't feel like it was like it took away from the story at all.
Yeah,
I
it
thought
did. I was like impressed by how it didn't take away from, even though wow, this is a very blatant exposition dump, but it's fine.
Yeah. So it's obviously something that you didn't watch any of the anime then.
No.
Would it be something that you'd end up watching? You think?
Yeah, I didn't realize there was an anime.
Oh, you couldn't you don't have the internet?
Are we in a drought?
Yeah, are we in an internet drought? No, what was it? What was the reason? Oh, you just didn't type No Guns Life Anime into Google.
You want to talk about things we didn't Google
Let's
for
talk
this
about
series
it.
to happen? Where
Let's
you're
talk
like,
about it.
guys, where do I find this?
I'm going to tell you what I did. I looked on barnesandnoble.com because I told myself if it was available at my location, I was going to go buy a physical copy of it to read.
Mm-hmm.
I typed in No Guns Life because I could have sworn I saw it there. Nothing came up.
There was No Guns Life.
There was No Guns Life. I looked it up on like 3 different manga reading apps. It was no results found. I started thinking, was I spelling it wrong? Were there no spaces? I try every combination. I'm looking at it 3 or 4 times to make sure I'm spelling it right. It's like this thing doesn't exist. I find a free preview that I can read on Viz, but it's not the whole chapter. So what do? Reach out to my friends to help. And what does one of my friends say? I don't think you even tried.
What do they do before they say that? Do
What?
they provide you a link to what the thing you were looking for?
Oh, yeah, that's like me saying, hey, Cody, let me buy you some sorbet, and then I hit you in the face.
Not.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not at all like that.
It's the same thing.
It's
If you say,
no-
hey, I'm
how?
hungry. If you say, I'm hungry, and I go, oh, here's some In-N-Out. It's the same thing.
Well, you know I don't like In-N-Out.
That's what it felt like. I'm just letting you know.
Okay, well, and that metaphor works. I really don't like. You should know that, like,
You don't like In-N-Out?
no.
Do you know this
Okay.
about Cody?
Yeah, no.
I've brought it
gone
up
to
several
In-N-Out
times.
Probably like
We go there a lot.
5
Yeah, we
times
do.
since we've all.
Because you guys like going there, and look, I'm not gonna be like, no, we're not going. But in my head, I'm like, I don't want to go.
Oh, but we can read minds.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're mind readers, huh?
We're mind
I'm
readers.
not.
Yeah.
I'm. That's why I don't bring it up. If it makes you guys happy, I'm fine taking.
You know,
the
I get
sacrifice.
home
Yeah.
and you expect me to read your goddamn mind.
Yeah.
I want to kick off my shoes.
And I just want to fucking let loose. What did you think I was going to say? You made a face.
No, because I wanted to do that, but I couldn't remember the lyrics in time, and then I thought you were gonna do something gross, but instead you did what I wanted to do. Yeah, so
Not always gross.
not all the time.
Not all the time.
You know who could pull my trigger?
Okay. You know who can shoot all over me? Resolver. Yeah.
What a man.
What a guy, huh?
What a guy.
Cody, this is a great episode. This is like, I'm so glad this is your episode.
We didn't even talk about the kid can like he hijacks the guns man.
Oh, we did.
That
Forgot
was a
about that.
nice reveal where it's like he's like he hides in like a basket in his back and like is just controlling him from there.
Yeah, because he's got that thing Harmony, so he can what did you say? Transport his consciousness.
Transfer his consciousness.
What's the difference between transport and transfer?
Transport is going from one place to another. Transfer is it's being streamed.
Okay, he can transfer his consciousness into other extended, right?
Mhm.
And so he transfers himself.
He can extend himself into extended,
Yes,
but not if they're overextended.
No, if they are overextended.
If they are overextended, okay. If they're underextended, he can extend into them.
I feel like he still can. He can do that as well.
Yeah,
can
and
he?
he can do like various limbs. It doesn't have to be the whole
Oh,
body.
okay.
Yeah, so he can do like arms, legs, which is pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
like the little tidbit where he's just like, you know, you could have easily not let me
Mhm.
take over your body, and he's just like, well, teaching you a lesson, kid. Like, fuck.
That's wait. That's an option.
No, like
It's because he's an older model. He would have if he wanted to. He could have broken free of the
yeah,
transfer.
and he just let it
Because
happen.
once he gets out, he's like, oh, that was interesting being in the passenger side, and then he like starts being like a dick to the kid. He's like, all right, get in the fucking back and
No,
hide. Let me
you-
take care of this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I got all fucked up because you don't know how to fucking fight, and now I'm weakened, and now I got to do this on my own.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't get that far,
Okay.
but I recommend it, Cody. I want you to sell it to me. I want you to sell me No Guns Life.
We just did.
Yeah, but Megan's over here, horned up. You know, I'm over here on the train to Pussytown, and you're in the fucking corner. I don't know what you're doing.
Corner.
So
This is where I live. I'm in the corner.
Cody.
Always alone during group projects. Acting like I'm fine with it, Teach. Don't even worry about it. In fact, I want to work on this project alone. Anyway, it was good.
That's how you sell things?
He's like, I'll be your partner, Cody, the teacher says.
No, she would look at me with disgust and be like, I'm glad you're alone.
She'd be like, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. They don't like you either.
This isn't wrong.
Okay, well then it's mean.
Yes, you're being mean.
Oh. But it's like if you laugh, then it's not as
I'm
mean.
not laughing.
Oh. He's not. He's not. Now you are. I knew it was a joke. Okay.
That we're gonna be in like a Joker situation right now.
Yeah.
It's like, we're laughing. We're not laughing.
What do you get when you cross a Cody with a Josh? It's my fist in your ass.
You want to fist my ass? Cody?
Whoa.
Take me to dinner first, man. Jesus Christ. You
Really?
did.
I did.
Yeah.
I took you for dinner.
Yeah. You didn't pay for it though.
No.
Still dinner though. It still counts.
What did you say?
It's still dinner though.
Oh, okay.
It's
I'll tell you. This is a good time though to discuss what our cyber sonas would be.
This is the portion of the podcast that Cody. This is what
Cyber
I wanted
sonas.
to mention at the end, towards the end of the episode. We're gonna try to talk less about extra things, and we're gonna spend more time talking about the manga, or if there's an anime adaptation, talk about that. And then towards the end of the episode, whoever's week it is to review, it's also their responsibility to come up with a little game or a little, what would you call it, other than game? A little game thing. Another that has something to do.
Shindig.
Yeah, no, but also that's in in the same vein or in the same spirit as the manga that we're reviewing that week. So Cody, you came up with, and I just want to get this right. You came up with Cyber Sona.
Yes.
cool.
Cool. What do you think your Cyber Sona is? Why don't you kick it off?
Easily, if I had to replace anything in my body with a cyber thing, I would want cybernetic knees.
That's the thing you can do. I feel like you don't have to be in No Guns Life.
I can just get cybernetic knees.
You can go to Kaiser and get like fake knees or something, right?
That's not true. I'm talking replace it with like my entire knee.
Bionic.
I want that gone. Replace it and just cybernetic. That's all metal. No organic.
For what purpose?
So I don't have to worry about my knees going out.
So very practical reason, not, to be strong, not to jump high, not to enjoy life a little bit more. No, it's for when I get older, my knees don't go out.
Not to be able to.
That's going to pay off in the long run. You guys are going to, I want super arms. Well, your back's going to get fucked up.
You don't even know what I want yet.
What do you want?
X-ray vision.
X-ray vision eyes?
Yeah.
You want cybernetic eyes that both emit and then can read X-rays.
Yeah. That's what I want. I'll bet you feel real fucking dumb right now.
No, because what the fuck are you going to do that for? What are you going to get from that? You realize you can't see people naked.
Yeah, that's the...
I don't want to see people naked.
You want to see people's bones.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to see how dense.
So, because you want to replace your eyes with X-ray emitting eyes.
Cody. Yes.
You can probably charge under the table, because X-rays are pretty expensive. People that don't have health care, you could be like, hey, I got you for a price.
And I want to say, and I want to maybe I want to,
You want to blast vulnerable poor people with radiation.
No. Can I also put something in their bones?
What are you talking about?
Like, can my eyes also?
What do you think cybernetics are?
Yeah. You're not.
Can I send little nanobots?
This is not
to like. Ooh, I know what I want to do. I want to emit little nanobots out of my eyes.
You want to emit robots from your eyes.
Yeah. To go into someone's body, right, without them knowing, and write messages on their bones so that I can use my X-ray vision to read them later.
To what end?
To what end does this madness stop?
Why not? I wrote a little message on your clavicle.
Where's my clavicle?
Got him.
Fuck. That doesn't sound useful.
That sounds like the dumbest idea you've ever had. That is the worst contribution. Like what you want to be able to shoot radiation from your eyes that also have nanobots in them.
Yes.
So you can read the messages you inscribe onto their bones.
Yeah. Yes.
How does that make your life better? How is robot knees in?
It makes me happy. And a happy life is a happy wife. Yeah.
You want a cyber wife?
No.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
No. And maybe if someone else has X-ray eyes, they can start reading my messages too, and we can start communicating through bones.
Jesus
Mehgan, do you have...
Yeah, I'd probably do bionic hearing.
Okay.
Great. Something more practical, something I can actually use.
You guys are gonna
something that makes any sense at all.
Yeah, and I can maybe like work for, I could be like a spy too, and be like spying on people. Make it like a, I could be like my man, and we can.
Oh, you could be like his scout.
Yeah. I could be a scout, and he'd be like, go, like listen, and I'll be like, okay, like love you.
So you can maybe hear if you're getting close to him, you can maybe hear his heart like beat
his
faster.
bionic heart, yeah.
Yeah, and you can go, oh man, I think he's kind of into me too.
Yeah. That's how it'll play out. But I already have it planned. Bionic hearing for sure.
Yeah.
And then I can hear anyone like talking shit also about him or like our relationship because like he's a gun, like I'm a girl.
And normally these are like the star-crossed lovers.
Yeah, and he's like older. There's a lot of things that have to do with our relationship, but I think that we'll be able to work it out and like, our differences set aside, and we'll work together, and we'll help the.
Well, if you want a bone, tattoo,
I don't want a bone. I don't want.
You guys could get matching bone tattoos.
Yeah.
I Heart Resolver.
Yeah.
And then maybe Gun Girl, which sounds like a Goblin Slayer character.
Gun Girl. I mean, if he wants to call me that, then like he can call me that.
Yeah, and I could just kind of zap you guys real quick.
You could. I mean, like, I don't know, Cody. What would Cody be doing?
I could kick you super hard with my robot.
Oh yeah, you could be walking. You could be walking fine.
In 20 years, you're gonna be regretting that whole bone inscribing thing.
In 20 years, Cody, you know what I'm gonna do?
Be dead.
I'm gonna invent glasses, right? That are gonna make everybody that's normal be able to see all the work that I've been doing. So then I'm going to sell these glasses, and you're just going to put them on and just see, you're just going to be laughing at all the shit I've been writing on everybody's fucking bones.
Oh my God. So you're doing this without people's consent. You're writing on their bones. They have no idea that you're writing on their bones. They're walking around thinking everything's okay, and you tattooed like a dick on their bones?
I'm not that lowbrow.
What else
you
would
you would definitely get bored of whatever tattoos you're doing, and then
you're going to write
draw
fortune
some
cookie
dicks.
sayings?
Yeah.
How long does that get old until you're just like, I'm just going to draw?
Live, laugh, love.
I'm not going to write live, laugh, love.
Love, laugh, live.
I'm going to write cool things.
Name one.
I'm going to write...
Volume 1 podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Volume 1
Follow
podcast.
us on Volume 1 pod.
Like, subscribe.
At Volume 1 pod.
Yeah.
Leave a comment. That'd be nice. Please.
Just their entire skull has been...
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm gonna put like honk if you're horny on there. I heard a no from Hannah in the back.
See,
like it's gonna be maybe bumper sticker sayings.
okay, so you don't want like literally you're sticking to this. This is what you want. You don't like maybe we can give him a redo. You think maybe like think about it.
Maybe think about what cybernetic implants are. Understand it's not magic.
Maybe it's magic you just don't understand yet. But go ahead.
Nanobot robot eye vision. Okay. We're not going to go into that part. Let's just say an actual cybernetic thing.
Okay.
Do you have any other idea?
Off the top of my head, if I don't get my first choice, then I would want my hair to turn into little tiny blades.
Jesus, what the fuck is wrong?
Yeah, each individual hair would be a little. Yeah. So I could take it out and I could just stab people, but like with really tiny hands.
Yeah,
Why
are
wouldn't you
they
just have
needles?
blade hands?
Everybody has blade hands. What am I, X-24? What am I, Wolverine? No, I'm not. I'm
Hairpin.
I'm what?
Hairpin.
Hairpin. I was thinking of like follicle lad or something like that. Follicle boy.
I hate that.
You know?
I hate that.
You don't like that?
Hair trigger.
Ooh, hair trigger. Hair poke. Anyway, you're right. I do see the air of my waist. The hair blades are where it's at, right?
I don't know. I don't know what's better, honestly.
Because then maybe they can think about it, Cody. Think about it. I could go up to somebody like that, and then they start petting my head, and then I turn them into blades, and they go, ow, 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 ow.
And then what?
Okay, so you have regular hair, and then when you want to release the blades, I thought you were just saying like blades forever.
No, that's. Are you thinking cybernetics? Or are you thinking magic? Jesus Christ! It's gonna slowly turn into blades. It's almost like, imagine this. Imagine if I had spiky hair, right? But it was real hair. Imagine the hair going slowly into my head,
Ew.
and then little tiny blades are coming out of my head after that.
Okay, you said tiny, but that's not tiny.
No, they're like the width of hair.
I don't know what to say.
That's what don't judge. You can't judge what I would want to do.
All right, you want cyber hair? That's fine. Fine.
Think of all the benefits of that, though.
Name
for real.
2.
Constant access to needles. Number 1. Okay. Maybe, dude, you could crochet. You could throw them.
Okay, they're
You
not
You could also
sewing
just buy
needles.
needles.
They
I could
are
also
regular.
buy blades and duct tape them to my hand.
You saying needles or blades? They're different.
Aren't needles just tiny blades?
No.
though?
No, they're not.
No,
They're not?
No,
What's the difference?
they're different words.
they're different words, and
Point-
they're yeah.
So one is pointy on the end, and the other is like pointy all the way down. And you use needles, that's lame.
Okay, well, my needles are going to be like little swords. So blades, yeah. So what I said in the first place, yes. Before you guys tried to make me second guess
Then
myself.
it wouldn't be like hair because you want blades coming out.
No, he wants hair and the blades. He said the hair will go in, and then the blades will come out.
You want to be able to retract your hair and then extend blade hair.
Yeah.
And then just in case someone decides to pet you.
Well, yeah, pet or like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's it.
I
Not
mean-
even you didn't even bring up the idea of headbutting people.
Oh, well, that's because that's obvious. That's obvious.
You never said it.
Because if
and
I-
I don't think it was in your head at all.
Because if I headbutt somebody too hard, because you got to think about it. The hair
You
goes
can't
down.
even handle the stress of headbutting someone.
Listen to me. Listen to how the cybernetic, my robotics work. If my fucking natural hair goes down and blades come out, then if I fucking headbutt something, it's gonna push the blades back in my head. Duh, and it's gonna hurt.
You're right. This is cyber. You have to have those installed in your skull.
Fine, Cody. I'll pick something else.
No.
You got you got one. You got another chance, and that was it.
I thought they were both great ideas. I think the first one's better than the second
You
one.
have a worse power than that guy from X-Men who has like can have spikes come out of his face. It's worse. He could still do something.
Oh, but I forgot to mention it's all my hair. It's like, if I grow hair here or here, down there.
Yeah, you're not gonna get to
I
Pussy
was
Town
pointing,
ever
I was pointing at my
again.
legs, by the way.
They're scared of you. They're
So
'cause you.
I'm sorry I didn't pick knees. Sorry I didn't pick.
Robot knees and ankles is the smartest idea in the world.
Sorry I didn't pick bionic ears.
I'm sorry too.
Yeah, we're
I'm
both
sorry for
sorry you
you.
didn't pick anything that made any kind of sense.
Yeah.
Well, let us know in the comments down below what your favorite cybernetic enhancement would be. I already think I know the answer. Messages on people's bones. Anyway, is that the end of your game?
Yeah,
And I won, right?
you lost my respect.
Oh,
Oh, that's what that was.
that's
Flying
what,
out the window.
Yeah, that's what I felt
Cool.
leaving the room.
Yeah.
Okay, Cody. Now that we've established who we are, I think we're all probably equally, pretty good. What do you rate this series?
Oh yeah. Why don't Megan you review it first? 'Cause-
No.
Okay.
Well, you did see the
no,
whole
no, no.
entire
You know
anime
what?
series.
She's gonna have the stronger opinion, so we'll end on hers. So I'll
Okay.
give it kind of 4.5. Bullets and a gun.
Oh, but hair fucking blades are stupid, huh?
Yes.
4.5 bullets in a gun. Okay. Cool.
Well, you know what's great? You don't get to have a rating because you didn't read the manga.
You're right.
So you could actually just shut the fuck up. Is what you could do.
Wow. Megan? I feel like you do have a way stronger opinion.
I mean, I mean, I just love him, so maybe that's like blurring my vision a little bit, but it is very good. So I agree with Cody, but I'm gonna give it like a 4 point.
You can give it a 5. It's fine.
No, I don't know if I want to give it a 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait. I want to like 4.7
What's stopping you from giving it a full 5?
because the last two episodes. And honestly, I think that they did that so you like are like, fuck, I need to watch the second season, because they kind of just leave you on like a deserted island. You're like, cool, I want more, but it's not enough. You know?
Yeah.
It's weird. But it was very good.
4.7 what?
4.7 love of my lives.
Okay. Wow. All right.
No, I was gonna say something else, but it's just
Something worse than that?
yeah. But we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that.
Go for it.
We'll leave it at that. Okay.
Let's leave it at that.
I'll show you the TikToks later.
Please let me put the TikTok in the episode.
No.
Wow.
Wait, we'll talk about it.
Okay, so 4.7.
Not
We'll talk about it now, or just not on?
We'll talk about it off the pod.
Oh, off the podcast. Ooh, maybe we'll put it in.
It's really not that big of a deal. It's funny.
Maybe we'll put it up. Maybe we won't put it up. But that's
Cody's
TBD.
scared.
So 4.7. That's pretty good.
4.7.
4.5. Guns and bullets. So it seems like everybody
And then
really
you
liked
don't
it.
get to have an opinion.
I don't, because per our rules, if someone doesn't read an entire first volume, then they do not get to review the series because they don't know enough about it.
And then also because you picked hair blades and
Also, yeah.
X-ray eyes as your. You might have been able to review them. We might have let you, have that.
Well, if you want to know what my real review is, check your bones later.
Oh wait, you can't.
Oh wait, yeah, you can't. I haven't invented the glasses yet. But 20 years from now, when you look at your arms, you're gonna get a real kick out of what you see.
20 years from now, when your knees blow out, I'll be there laughing.
I hope you go on Shark Tank and you're like, here's my glasses. They're like, get the fuck out of here. You're so stupid, Barbara.
Nah, it's more of a Mark thing, I think. What my idea.
Oh
is,
yeah,
but,
Cuban would invest for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And Mr. Wonderful is just like, I hate you.
He's like, I'm out. So that's pretty high rating. I think it goes without saying that we all really enjoyed No Guns Life. I mean, I recommend it. You recommend it, right?
Wholeheartedly.
You recommend it?
Yeah.
All right. No Guns Life. If you haven't read it, and you read it based on our review, let us know. Also, if you have read it, let us know what you think about it. I know we don't give how would you describe it? A conventional review? But there's plenty of other videos for that.
Yeah, you want that boring ass review where they actually make sense when they're talking. Go fucking watch that. No,
Yeah.
you come here for the come here for the
Hair
good
blades.
stuff. The hair blades. You come here for
Pussy trains.
For the pussy trains.
And then you stay.
Yes. So No Guns Life, let us know what you think. Also, let us know if you have any manga that you want us to review. And you could do that by following us at Volume 1 Pod, sending us a DM. And yeah, we really do want to know what you guys think about everything. We're trying to switch things up a little bit. We usually do like a full episode usually consists of like a review, and then at the end we do bonus segments. So we'll talk about an animated series that has recently come out or a trailer that just dropped. But I don't know, sometimes it feels like we're trying to cram everything into an episode and we don't get to fully expand on everything that we had, set up to talk about. So I don't know. If you like what we're doing, let us know. We care about your feedback and we want to let you know. We want you to let us know what you think. We also want to maybe take some of those extra ideas that we have, those segments for anime or segments for trailers or any other thing, and maybe put those in separate videos, standalone videos. We're messing with the format. We want to get it as tight as we possibly can to make the episodes more enjoyable and just kind of really lock into what we want the show to be. And I mean, we can't really do that if we don't know what you guys were vibing with,
Yeah, we need a vibe check,
Vibe check.
Hey,
Exactly.
vibe check. Good podcast check.
Good podcast check. So let us know again at Volume 1 Pod. And I think that means it's going to do it for the episode today, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means we got to get out of here on our classic outro that never changes and always stays the same, which today is
Shoot it in my face.
what?
I like
Let me just say something. You said earlier that we all know what the outro today is going to be. And the whole time you were thinking, shoot it in my face?
I mean, that's not what I thought. I thought that you guys would have wanted that more.
Well, you read my mind, Cody. Thank you, as always, for watching and listening. And remember to follow us at Volume 1 Pod. We appreciate you so much. And until next time,
Shoot it in my face. Juzo, I love you, Inui. Love you.